Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're back on OldGreyGamer's account and he's now taken Harak up to Paragon 2. And he is ready for business. We're gonna go for arena testing, and then I want to do some testing in the duel mode because we get the buff tiles over there. And there are some really strong like Dunlinger, Diagonal, Harak teams which I want to try. Okay, first of all, what I want to try here, so we're against the enemy Diagonal, which is really like difficult to deal with, but I want to try a team that is fully around protecting the Harak, and I want Harak to kill pretty much everything. So we're going to try this. We're going to have Thorn Soul Pack the Harak. We're going to go for Damien because Damien can respawn his chariot even after it's killed. Do I want to go for Lily May? I want other hero. I want Scarlita, who's going to protect him. And I want to go for Lily May. Off to the side, hopefully she's protected from the diagonal arrows. They're mainly going to go down the middle. And hopefully the Scarlita shielding is going to be enough to protect the Harak. That is my idea. I'm hoping it's going to be good enough. We have the Enlightening spell so he can charge up his ultimate. Like, he can just attack faster. Yeah. Okay. Wish us luck, guys. Here we go. We're against a Paragon 2 Dunlinger Diagonal, which is really strong. Normally the way you want to deal with it is with the Sylvina, and if this doesn't work, we'll go for Sylvina. But I want to see, like, is it Thorn Soul Pack going to be enough protection? Look at that diagonal damage, it's crazy. Yeah, it's just not enough. You're not going to be able to brute force through Diagonal Dunlinger. Like, even if we had other healers, they can't cast their ultimate, so I don't think that's going to be enough. So, we can't go for this. We're going to have to go for a more offensive strategy onto the killing the diagonal quickly. We will go for Sylvina and Vala onto the diagonal, making him the weakest enemy, and then Harak Tidal Assault is going to attack him. So that is our strategy, and then finally we can have Thorn here protecting the Vala, for example. Okay, let's try this. This is definitely probably going to be enough, because you're going to nuke him down low enough that, yeah, then he gets, the sister kill goes off onto Harak for the diagonal, and already he has 2 kills or 2 assists, and he's on to the next, and it's game over from that point. So there's a weird thing about Diagonal Dunlinger, like on offense it's kind of unbeatable because no matter what defense you're running, you can pretty much always run that. But on defense it's pretty weak because you can just assassinate the Diagonal in the back. I don't know if it works, for example, in Supreme Arena. Now we're going to try Supreme Arena testing with the buff tiles. And, okay, wait, before we do that, we're going to do regular arena. And I want to try, well, not that team. I want to try to find another top ranking team, like maybe the rank 3 team, who is Lion. And we're going to try to go for our Dunlinger Diagonal with Harak. And I think that is one of the strongest teams as well for Duel or with the buff tiles as well. Okay, I'm thinking we're going to have to run a pretty similar team of our own in order to deal with this. I wonder if Shakir has a place. We'll try Frester as well, and Scarlita, and Harak we're going to be running. Okay. And then Damien, Lily May, I kind of like the next 2 best heroes to run. Like, basically, I think this is, you're going to want to mirror match this team, but maybe with different positioning. Like, one thing I'm thinking about is maybe you would want to have the Fresters around the other side. Okay, let's go for this. Well, we definitely want the energy onto Scarlita. So it could be something like this. And then this Frester is kind of safe and able to go for the back line. And yeah, potentially this could be good. Could also go for like this, and Harak can run around the side. But then he begins attacking the illusion. I think okay. Let's try a team like this. Let's see what happens. Okay. Harak goes around the side to my main Frester, which is kind of good for me, but then he goes for Tidal Assault onto my weakest, which is not good. But my illusion. We're about to cast ultimate on Harak, but he gets interrupted by Lily May, but the Scarlita shielding is enough to protect him. We kill the opponent Harak, right? And now we're in good shape, because we have 1 kill, we get a Devour off right now. And now it is time for our ultimate, and that is going to be... Right? We can cast it, or is it Lily May going to interrupt me? No, we knocked up the Lily May with the Tidal Assault, and then we knocked off the enemy Scarlita from the field. So this worked. But this was kind of like a mirror match with different positioning, because the thing about this team, this defense, which is pretty interesting to me, is that it does seem like it has the survivability to maybe take Dundinger Diurnal. Because it has a damage reduction in front of the Harak, it has a Scarlita shielding, it has the Damien healing. Is that enough to deal with enemy Diurnal? That's what we need to test. So we're gonna try the same type of formation against Rachelia, who is the top ranker. And she's running, I'm assuming she's running a Diurnal Dundinger defense. Okay, we'll attack some other person and try to find her in another one. But this team is looking really good to me. Fresser, Scarlita, Harak. I think that it synergizes really well. Damien, Lily May. Damage reduction onto Harak and then energy onto the Scarlita. Like, and then lightning spell on Lily May. I'm a big fan of this type of team. I think it like is basically one of the full potential Harak teams, especially for defense as well. But I think another good option for like Supreme Arena defense is Dundinger Diurnal Harak. I think that can be really scary as well. But like, look at this. You have the damage reduction for the Harak, you have the healing from the Damien to protect, and you have the Scarlita shielding. So that should allow him to survive long enough to get some kills, and then it's game over. Yeah. I mean, this was like a lower invested opponent, so it's not a fair test, but we want to now, I want to try this team into the Dundinger Diurnal team that Rachelia is running, because it's like the top tier Dundinger Diurnal team. She's a rank 1 player. And yeah, Tassi would not be able to solo the Harak. After the Harak has a couple of kills, he's basically, he's almost unkillable in my eyes. The Dundinger Diurnal team against Lion, and I want to see, can the Dundinger Diurnal, like we have Paragon 1 level of them, is that going to be enough to defeat the enemy Harak defense? So, Dundinger Diurnal is like this. And then we have Smoky Leica. Leica is here. Like something like this, I think. And then finally we have Lily May.
Understood. I'll keep them quiet.
Who... I guess Lily May could be here, right? Okay, let's try this team. I want to see, is this going to be enough firepower to break through the Harak team? Because the thing is, if the Harak can get 1 kill, it ruins my chances. But look at that Diurnal burst, yeah. That Diurnal burst right there is enough to kill the Harak, even through Scarlita shielding, Damien healing. And that is the thing, right? Like, so... Dundinger Diurnal is just a really solid offense option, and it kind of counters the Harak defense teams, unless they're also running Dundinger Diurnal on their defense with Harak. Like, that is another strategy, which is really strong. Dundinger Diurnal with Harak, for example, on their defense, but the problem is that it's still like a risk, because your Harak could just get blown up by the enemy Diurnal. So now what I want to try is, I want to try that basically thing in duel mode. How do we find... Okay, so we can actually attack my friends. Like, we can attack me, right? Let's try dueling my own defense. My defense, can't remember. What am I running? Oh, I am running with the tiles, yeah. Okay, I was trying this team, like Scarlita, Taylor, and Fraser team. Before I tried in Supreme Arena defense, I wanted to try it like in duel mode to see if it would work. It wasn't doing great, to be honest. So, oh, he's doing Dundinger and Harak and Scarlita. But let's do Dundinger Diurnal Harak. I want to see if this is going to work out well. Diurnal. And then we can have... We almost always want to have Lily May. But along with this, I just want to have Damien. But like, Damien doesn't ramp up the Diurnal as much, right? As like, for example, the Smoky or the Leica. But if we're only picking one, I think I'll pick Damien for right now. Oh, but isn't the problem that we don't have the burst? Let's go for Smoky and Leica with Harak. Let's see if this one is gonna work. Okay, so Smoky, Leica. Smoky and Leica. Could be like this. Smoky is not really getting much value here. It's really awkward in this map specifically. Because we can't have the Diurnal. Like, if the Diurnal can't protect this side. But anyway, let's try this. Let's see what happens here. We have the Valor Shield spell, which is the perfect artifact for the Diurnal. So let's see how this is going. Oh wait, he's not the rearmost, so we're gonna have to swap the whole positioning to this side. because then he will get the Valor Shield. Okay. Let's see what happens here against my own defense. Oh, my Leica gets shredded. Oh, wait, if my defense is actually doing it? I think I'm not... I think probably my positioning is not good, but my defense is actually doing it against this team. Okay, so this team was not really working. Wow, I'm happy in a way because my defense worked, but I'm unhappy because my offense didn't work. So we'll try the Fresto. And the way I have it is that I have my main Fresto in front of Lilymay and the Illusion in front of Damien. And Verdant Spell on both sides. Okay, let's try this. Now we're surely gonna win, right? But it's pretty crazy that my Lilymay is like shredding the Harak. Okay, now Lilymay... Yeah, it was because there was no protection. I didn't have protection against my own Lilymay on our team. And so it was able to hit the backline Harak, right? That shouldn't be happening. But now we have the protection. Harak is able to cast his ultimate. He's almost at full energy right now. Both Scarletas are going to be coming down, but it is already game over. Yeah, so this is definitely strong for Harak. He does well with Freyasto because he can protect him with damage reduction. Also, you have two tanks on like different sides to take the Lilymay burst from the opponent. And yeah. Okay, now I want to try to fight some higher ranking people. Are there any other higher ranking people that we can attack? Okay, well, the defense there now, her defense, is it gonna, it doesn't get the, oh no, okay, it has the advantage of the buff tiles because it has a Rainier in here. Eka gives the attack speed, but Damien gives haste, and both of them would be a stack, right? I want to try that. Okay, we're gonna try Damien and Smokey. Damien and Smokey. Smokey is where? Smokey is here. Okay, I'm gonna try this. They're gonna position swap the Smokey, which... Whatever. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay. Wow. Their Diagonal bursted first. But my Harak went at the Diagonal in the back, but he wasn't... How did he become invincible? My Harak is doing work, but he's almost dead. Protect him. If we could just get one kill here, honestly, I think we win. Wow. That is crazy. I don't know what happened, but we somehow didn't kill the Diagonal, but then Harak carried that. What even happened there? Rather than Freyasto, like something like this. And Valor as well still should go off onto Harak because like Scarletta just basically counts as nothing. So technically this should work, right? I'm gonna try this. Okay, let's see what happens here. This is like full protection of Harak. Okay. Now Harak, you better not die. Okay, nice tidal assault. Into the back line. He is super tanky. Okay. The Diagonal is bursting, but it's not doing anything. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I think we found a good team. This is looking really good. Like, the Diagonal is bursting now, but it's too late. We've already gotten too many kill stacks. There's no way he's killing me now. Beautiful. That is what I'm talking about. Yes. This is... So, he was already kind of figuring this out. What is his defense that he's running right now in Duel? Because his formations were really similar to this. Oh, he's trying to run Maulers with Harak. That's a really good idea as well. That's also really scary because he becomes immune to the failed damage. He has a frontliner spell. There are actually a lot of insane teams with... that you can do with Harak. Okay, let's take a look over here. So, at the history... okay. A lot of wins. Uni. This person is someone difficult? Okay, he took a lot of tries before getting a win here. Let's try to attack him ourselves as well. Oh, it's with the energy buff tiles. Okay. Couldn't we go for this and forget about the energy tile? And not mirror match it and have, rather than the Tassi, have the Lilymay? Because my Lilymay will still interrupt their Tassi, right? It should be the case unless there's some weird ordering after, if their Lilymay doesn't interrupt me. But I'm going to try this. Yeah, Valor Shield spell. Let's go. Let's see whether this is going to work. Okay, so we interrupt the Tassi, perfect. And my Harak is going up on the left side. Okay. And Damien healing is... Damien's Troy Chariot is still alive, which is good. Okay, Harak is attacking the Freyasto, which is not great. Okay, we go for Tidal Assault. And we're casting our ultimate right now. We need to get a kill. The enemy is really tanky. I guess from the Scarlita shielding, we need to get a kill or assist. My Harak gets defeated by the Scarlita coming down. Lily May cleans it up though. Or Lily May cleans it up in the end. But that was again kind of messy. So this Uni is running a really strong defense. Yeah, I feel like it's really difficult to counter that. And even OldGreyGamer did a lot of attacks into Uni before figuring out how to deal with it. In the end, the way that he countered it was basically a mirror match with a bit of different positioning, or was it exactly a mirror match? It was exactly a mirror match, but our thing also worked. The frontline spell. And see if that one does better. Because we're going to have 3 allies walking into the front. Like the Frestro, Lily May should be counted, and then Harak will be going up there into the back line. Maybe another thing to try is actually to go like this. Because then you have your illusion tanking the Lily May damage, which is also better. So let's try like this. Okay, interrupt the Tossie. Frontline spell is activated. It keeps activating. Okay, there we have the banner. So that is going to give the damage reduction or damage bonus to the Harak, and also damage reduction. Lily May goes down though, which is a problem. Lily May is dead. Tidal Assault onto the left side. We got a Devourer. There we go. And he's ramping up. And it's game over. We have more kills than the opponent Harak. We have the frontline spell active as well. Harak is going to clean up. There we go. So Harak does well with the frontline spell. He does well with like, yeah, I think really good with frontline spell. And that seemed like a pretty convincing win. Just to try again, let's test one more time with that same team. But I think also Maulers with Harak with frontline spell are pretty crazy. That's definitely something to consider. And we can try that. But I would want to run Lily May still. Lily May, Harak, and then 3 Maulers, I guess. Okay, let's see if it is just really consistent or if we got lucky over there. Okay. Yep, we have the banner. Which is great. Oh no. Yeah, it is kind of RNG about whose Harak gets the ultimate off first. And then he just kills my own Harak. So yeah, I guess that's not super consistent. Okay, we're gonna have to try it again. We're gonna have to try it with Maulers now. This is a tough defense. And this is probably a recommended defense you can try to run if you have all of these heroes built. Let's go for frontline and Maulers with Lily May. Okay, let's try like this. The Lily May will interrupt my Coco. Maybe we don't even go for Mikola. Maybe we go for Brutus. Brutus? Okay, I'm gonna try like this. Let's see. The thing about Harak is you need to get kills quickly. We're gonna activate the frontline spell really quickly to get the bonuses from that. But if the opponent can get a kill onto you, like my Brutus is low on health, my Coco is low on health. Coco does cast ultimate, but she's about to get taken down right now. And so that's kind of the anti-synergy our team has against enemy Harak. We're going to be able to cast our ultimate right now with Harak. But we need to get a kill, that's really important. We're unaffected during the duration. There we go, we got one. Moved on to the next. We have the stacks. Scarlita is trying to kill me, but we don't get killed because we clean up now. We have too many stacks. At this point, you clean it up. But it again seemed kind of risky, right? But this is another way like the Maulers with Harak can work. Is basically Maulers with Harak or Celestial Hypogenes with Harak. Those are the best true faction tiles to be running with him as of right now. Yeah, those are the most synergy. So anyway guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you to OldGreyGamer for letting us use his account for this testing. This was awesome, and hopefully it gave you a good idea of some different Harak teams you can try for defense as well and offense. Oh, and keep in mind, we were attacking Paragon 4 Harak, Paragon 4 Scarlita, Paragon 4 Frestro, Paragon 4... I did not even know that. We're actually attacking, and they all have full magic charms as well. Wow, okay. So then that's really impressive, because we're doing it with Paragon 2 Harak. I didn't even realize that. Okay, guys, so anyway, we're going to now end off the video. Thank you guys for watching. That's going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now, and thank you for watching.